podcast. Welcome back. Different dynamic going on here. I don't even know what episode this is, so welcome back to episode bleep.
104.
104, that's crazy.
104. Dang. Is it bad that I don't know what to say?
No, not really. But what you should say is that they should go subscribe and also hit the like button, because if you don't, then it's a sad day.
We won't get views.
We won't get views.
Our video won't be pushed out. But I have a feeling we'll get views today, especially from two sides of families, because we got the special guest, Monica, and I won't say her last name.
Monica, no middle name.
What's up, Monica?
Monica, literally no middle name. Monica
Hey
Lewinsky.
guys. I would like to say that I'm excited to finally be here.
She has been asking to come on the podcast.
I've been waiting patiently for
the
my turn.
longest time.
I keep telling you, I'm like, I know her schedule now. Like, she can come anytime after this time.
So it's nice to have you on. Do you want to give like a
you.
very brief background of yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Monica, as they said. I'm Gabby's younger cousin. And I'm currently finishing up my bachelor's in social work at IUPUI.
It's actually IUI.
Oh, yeah, they did change it, huh?
Yeah.
IUI, okay.
High school doesn't exist.
No more.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Thank you.
When you graduate next spring?
Yeah, I'm supposed to graduate in the spring, supposedly. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. What day is it? We're September, the
Yeah.
end of September, and I'm still missing a class that I need.
Oh, like they haven't let
Like
you
a
enroll into
required
it?
class. No. It's an internship class at that, but like the woman is still working with me, so I'm like, I must still have time to like get it all done, but I don't know. I'm not feeling very good about it. Yeah.
I would be stressed out of my mind if I was in your position.
I am. I'm trying not to think about it. Thank you.
Fun fact is, are you still going for your doctorate? Her master's, I mean?
Masters, yeah, that's the goal.
Dang,
Be the first in the
masters.
family to have her master's.
That's honestly, I'm not even like trying to be funny, but like that's the only thing that is keeping me pushing. Is because like I want to be the first in the family for something.
first
like,
and only, probably.
Yeah.
'Cause had a
Yeah.
couple dropouts in the family.
No shade.
No, really, no shade. I mean, he did it. No, that's what I'm saying. There's literally no shade.
It's okay to be a dropout. I mean, if
I'm a
school's not for you,
dropout.
I've thought about it, but I've come so far. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason to do it now. But yeah,
You can hold that above us all. Be like, yeah, I'm the superior cousin because I have my master's.
Does your school, like the school that you're in, require for you to take that internship?
yeah.
Okay.
So I was actually supposed to graduate last spring, but like I failed one course, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to wait a whole year, because that course is only offered in like a specific time frame."
Mm-hmm.
So now here I am.
In the same boat.
That's why I'm like very stressed about it, because I was like, if my graduation gets pushed back 2 years, then I might be considering dropping out.
You'd be like, I'm so close, but see ya.
It just gets so discouraging. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, especially if it's just that one class holding you back.
No, for real.
'Cause
Yeah.
are you a full-time student? Like you're taking 15 credit hours and everything?
Well, I was a full-time student, but yeah, I only have 2 classes that I need.
Okay.
Well, so it's 2 in the fall, 1 in the spring. So technically that's like part-time, I think, at that point.
Because if it's not more than 12 credits, then if it's 11 or below, it's part-time.
Yeah. Something like that.
So social work, what's your end goal or plan after college?
So when I started school, I knew I wanted to work in the foster care system. Like, I was like, when I'm older, this is like my end goal, is to work in the foster care system. But like, ever since being in school and like doing different internships and practicums and like even my job now, it's like definitely opened me up to like different avenues of social work. There's like so much you could do with the social work degree. So I'm really open. I think I just want to get as much experience as I can under my belt, and then eventually still end up working in foster care system. But yeah, that's the end goal, is the foster care. So
And what got you inspired to do all that?
I have no idea. Like, it came out of nowhere. I remember my senior year of high school, I was like, I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life, which is like pretty common
Yeah.
thing that people face. But I was like, I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was because we knew someone who fostered children. One of our cousins' grandmas, she fostered children.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always like, wow, like, that's very moving. Like, even as a kid, I was like, you have to have a big heart for that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know. I think it was just wanting to be there for children that, like, need someone there is, like, really what got me into human services is, like, the children.
Mm-hmm.
Which is my primary focus is, like, family and children.
I don't want you to take this offensive at all, but
I already know what you're going to say.
I think you know.
I
But
already know.
when I first met you and like started dating Gabby, I just thought you were like the meanest person ever.
I mean,
So-
she is.
So like the whole foster care and seeing this side of you, I'm like, oh, she's not really that mean. I mean, you can be if you want to, but you're not the person I portrayed you to be.
No, yeah, I get that a lot. People owe it. I've gotten that my whole life. But I think to a certain extent, people that work in that field do have to have kind of the personality I do. Because, like, it's a tough field to be in. Like, but, yeah, I've definitely got that my whole life. And then people get to know me. They're like, okay, like, you still are, like...
That tough person.
Yeah,
that
but
sweet,
you also have, like, that sensitive
sour
and sweet
and
side
sweet.
to you. Exactly.
She's a Sour Patch, guys.
That's a good explanation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you have to be able to advocate for those kids that can't advocate for themselves. So having that, I guess, hard shell that everybody sees for them, because they may have that hard shell, but really they're suffering. So
Yeah, for real.
Are there any specific like organizations that you'd wish to work with after college?
Not specifically. I feel like I've been very like open. Like in school they always ask you like what's your plan after college? But like I really just I don't really have like anything certain that I want to go after. Like I said, it's just kind of like getting the experience under my belt. Really just wherever the road takes me, I guess. I'm a pretty go with the flow type person, so.
Yeah, because I know like for, her school that she graduated in and the one I dropped out of, they also required an internship, and like 90% of the students that did their internship ended up having a job there after they graduated. So is that something that you're hoping to do?
I wouldn't be like against it. But I think now I'm just trying to get any internship I can.
Yeah.
So maybe if it's the right placement for me, maybe. But I do have like a human service job now, which I really enjoy. Which like if I wanted to move up to like a higher up role, I would have to have my degree. But I don't know if that's something I want to stay in forever. But yeah, I think I'm riding out with my current job that I have.
I mean, could you use that as your internship?
I've tried.
They don't let you.
There's so many requirements. Like, they make it so difficult for students. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm definitely trying.
Do they give you like a sheet of places that you can intern at?
Yeah, there's like a whole website we use that like you can filter
Yeah.
and stuff. It makes it a lot easier. But I work 40 hours a week, basically 9 to 5. So trying
That's
to find
gotta
an evening internship is the issue right now.
Yeah, I know when I was applying for mine, and I was struggling so much because I was so stressed about working my full-time job, paying rent, and also doing the unpaid internship. And that's one of the main reasons I dropped out too, because we couldn't afford it, and it's just something we couldn't afford and I wasn't willing to do at the time.
Unpaid internships to me is crazy. Like my first year, last year when I had my internship, it was paid, but it was minimum wage, but it was something.
Yeah.
Like my mom, she works at Purdue University, and she's like, every single one of our students has a paid internship.
What?
Wow.
So that every single one of them. So the fact that like only like 1 to 2 people in a classroom has a paid internship where we go is crazy. Like, and you're requiring a certain amount of hours for students, but they're not getting paid for it is like.
And then you also have to pay for that class.
Right.
Exactly.
Because I don't know if it's the same with you, but like I had to get 350 hours, and it's probably the same. It's funny. We had an intern call, or a potential intern call. She's like, "Hi, I was looking around for internships, and I just had a few questions." I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I can answer your questions. And she's like, is this a paid or a non-paid internship? I'm like, it's a non-paid. And she's like, okay, thank you. And I was like, is that all the questions you have? It's like, and she's like, yeah, that's all. I'm like, she's probably like, what's the pay and what are the hours? And probably like, but she's probably like, not paid. Bye.
And she got to the point.
I was like, yeah.
She knew what she was going for.
Because yours was unpaid, right, babe?
Yep. I technically didn't even finish my internship hours because with COVID.
You sure you want to put that on the internet?
I mean, I have my job there now.
Okay.
But like, there was nothing they could do. Like, the hospital shut down. So like everybody got redirected to like the ER, to the floors and everything. So like, it was kind of it kind of sucked because like my internship was cut short and I was loving what I was doing. I mean, it was probably one of the toughest times too because I was working that full time. I was like 32 hours, maybe 36 sometimes. And I was still working like 25 to 30 hours. And I was enrolled full time in school. So like I maybe would sleep 5 to 6 hours trying to get homework, resting and just like trying to see everything. I was like, I don't know how I did that.
That time was tough because we were both in school and working full time.
And then transitioning to the online classes after that, it was the worst, I think.
Really? I kind of liked it.
I hated it.
I hate online classes.
Yeah. I learned nothing. Like, I was already struggling in physics, and then I didn't pass it, and that's why I kept going to school.
I will say I think students nowadays deserve a lot more credit because we're just juggling so much, like,
Yeah.
on top of everything. And, like, my younger sister, she goes to IU, and she's in a sorority. And I was like, how do you have time for that?
Seriously.
Not only time, how do you have money for that?
Yeah.
How do you have the mental capacity for that? Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but...
Like, I know she grinds it out during summer, but still,
Oh,
like...
she's a hard worker.
Yeah.
I applaud her. I'm proud of her. But it definitely takes a different type of breed to be able to...
do all that.
Juggle all those factors in your life. And
Because I feel like there's a stereotype, like those that join a sorority, like they're already coming from a little bit of money so that they can do that. Meanwhile, your sister, I don't want to say her name.
Shout out.
It's weird.
Laura, you can say...
I like your sister. Laura.
Her government name.
like your sister Elsie.
Elsie. Yeah, like she's paying her dues, like to be able to do what she wants, enjoy her college life. And what always says, like, Laura's doing it right. Like, she's experiencing everything, like,
For real.
living her life. Like, I was like, yeah. I was too scared to do anything because I was like, I'm gonna get caught. Like, I'm gonna lose my scholarships, and then I'm toast. Like, I can't afford this. So I literally stayed in my bubble.
Yeah. Well, she pays for her school out of pocket herself as well. So
Yeah.
I don't think she has anything to worry. She's a good kid.
Yeah.
She really is a good kid. But yeah, we are very also proud of her. So I'm glad you've noticed it
Yeah.
outside. Like,
I see it.
yeah. I mean, she came from a good family, so
That helps.
definitely helps.
So, what was I gonna say? I was gonna ask about graduation. Are you guys gonna have a ceremony?
I think so. But, like, I feel like I've dragged my school years out that I'm like, I don't even want to go. Like, but I definitely will attend because I know, like, that stuff is, like, really important to my mom. And, like, I like to see her, like, be a proud mom, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, my daughter did it. So, like, I know I'll end up doing it, but I know in the end I'm like, God, finally I'm done. But, like, but, yeah, they do have, like, a ceremony and everything.
Nice, because I know... Oh, you're going to be graduating the same time Pablo is.
Pablo, our other friend, Peta,
Yeah.
Val, Andy,
Do they all go to the
technically.
same school?
Yeah, they all go to
they're
IUI.
all-
Oh, okay.
Or IUI, or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever it's called now.
IUI.
They haven't changed their logos at school at all, have they?
I haven't not been on campus
Oh.
since last year.
Oh, all
No,
your
yeah.
classes are all online?
Yeah, so far. I'm supposed to be in person, but that's the one I'm missing. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, besides all of the school talk and everything, what do you do for fun?
Yeah, so for fun, well, my job is, like, very, like, mentally exhausting. So, like, sometimes when I get home, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch my, like, my drama reality TV shows. But Really for fun. I mean, I like to like walk the trails. We walk the same trail sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one right over here?
Yeah, I like to walk that one. I used to be really into bike riding, but we live on the 3rd floor, so like I don't like to carry my bike up and down.
Yeah.
It was like a month ago. I haven't even done anything about it, but I've been trying to. I want to like learn how to do something new. So, is it rollerblading or roller skating? The one with 4.
I think that's
Roller
skating.
skating.
That's skating,
Blading is the in a row.
I want to learn how to rollerblade because I never knew how to do it, but I've been trying to look for some. I've tried some on, but no luck with that. But yeah, I do want to like try something new like that. But yeah, other than that, on really the weekends, I just hang out either with friends, stuff like that. Nothing too exciting. I think I'm getting old. When I talk about it, I think I just realized I'm getting old.
How old are you? Like 22?
23.
23? You are not old.
I feel like I'm getting old. I'm in bed by 11 p.m. every night.
That's
no
late
later.
as hell.
That's what everyone older than me says. Like, what are you talking about? That's late.
10 o'clock hits, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we're watching like TV, and I'm like, we gotta go to bed.
What? There's this new show that we started. I don't know if you've watched it, but it's called Suits. Have you heard of it?
No, I've never even heard of it.
You should give it a try. It's about this. I'm not going to completely spoil it, but it's about this guy who never went to Harvard that ended up becoming a lawyer, illegally, obviously. And I think it's a really good show. But what dramas do you watch on your free time?
I watch like a lot of reality TV.
Are you watching the Kardashians
They still do that
on
show?
Hulu?
No, I haven't started that one yet, but I for sure will watch it. Right now I'm watching what is it called? Love Island.
Oh, I've heard
On
about it, but I've never
Peacock.
watched it.
Yeah, it's bad. But my all-time favorite show that isn't reality TV, it would have to be How to Get Away with Murder.
I've never watched that one. I think
Really?
I tried to watch it, but like that first episode, I think it lost me.
It's so good.
Have we tried to watch it, or is that just you?
Just me.
Oh.
It's another Shonda Rhimes, like Grey's Anatomy director.
Oh, do you
Or
watch Grey's
writer.
Anatomy?
I did back in the day. I haven't seen all the seasons, but
Gabby rewatches it like every.
I'm
couple
rewatching it right
months.
now.
it's too long.
I'm on season 11 or 12 right now. Yeah, it's mostly as background because I mean, if I have it on the TV and I'm in the kitchen, I'm just listening to it, or if I'm cleaning, like it'll be on. But sometimes I'll be like, like I've never seen it before.
That makes sense. I thought you meant like literally you were just sitting there on the couch watching it.
Most
over
of the
and over.
time, yes, but yeah.
Okay.
don't
That
get,
show's
don't get it
not that good.
twisted.
That show's
I
not
still
that
sit
good.
there and watch.
You either have it on the TV or just on your phone, chilling like that.
I'm dead. That's funny.
Yeah. And then, so we do this segment on the podcast called "What's on Your Side of the Internet," or what's on your For You page.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, if you use Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, when you're scrolling through your For You page, what all shows up?
Currently it's like 3 things probably in a cycle. It's probably like it's either like relationship videos, like cute relationship advice, or like just random stuff like that. Currently I'm a big fan of, I don't know if you guys know the artist Rod Wave.
No.
You've never heard of Rod Wave?
I might have heard their music, but I don't know the artist himself or herself.
I mean, I don't listen to his music, but I know of him because of you.
I almost wore my Rod Wave sweatshirt today, actually. No, I'm kidding. But he's going on tour next month, and I just bought my tickets, and everyone's, like, raving about it. So, like, a lot of my feed is, like, memes about the concert, like, about his new album that just came out. Or really it's just, like, your day-to-day stuff, like funny mom TikToks or something that, like, I'll send to my mom and my aunt or something. Like, really, it's really those 3 currently.
So Rod Wave, is he gonna come here to Indy, or are you like going to Chicago or something?
Yeah, no, he'll be in Indy
Nice.
next month at Gainbridge.
Yeah.
They changed the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Do you listen to NF?
No, I used to when I was like 15 though.
Damn.
He's coming to Indy. They just announced it like
Yeah.
today
Really?
in May. We should try and go.
I'm down because he's coming to Cambridge, right? That's what it's called.
Gamebridge. Not Gambridge. Gamebridge. Something.
Cambridge, I think.
Fieldhouse something. I don't
You
know.
guys should. If you guys are like fans of artists, like me and my sister, we grew up going to concerts. Like,
That's awesome.
I'm going to
she's-
WWE
yeah, like
Events.
You went to WWE?
we did.
What?
all the time.
It was great. But like we not grew up like since the age of 7, but like when we started having our own jobs and like making our own money, we started going to concerts, and like we don't even really listen to the same music anymore, but we'll still go together because it's like a different experience. Like, and I mean, people choose whatever they want to spend their money on, but I will pay any price to see my favorite artist live.
What's that concert experience like? Because I've never been to one.
You've never been to? That's what I'm saying. You have to go. Like, it's so surreal. Like, just being in a crowd with like, I'm not saying it feels like a family, but
I know what you
you
mean. I
guys
know
are
what you
all
mean.
there for the same reason, singing
Yeah.
and yelling the same lyrics. Like, I'm also like, when I go to concerts, I like to be in the mosh pit, which that's not
Oh,
everybody's
hell
cup
no.
of tea. The first mosh pit I was ever in, I was like, I cannot do this. Like, I had to drag me and my sister out because like we almost fainted. But like, now I love it. Like, I don't know, you just get like
The
an
adrenaline.
adrenaline high off of it. Like, but I definitely got like the floor area for Rod Wave's concert because I'm going through a breakup, so I'm gonna be in the crowd. Everyone says Rod Wave makes sad music, so I'm gonna be in the crowd singing my heart out.
There
Are you the only? Are you going by yourself or are you going with someone else?
No, I think I'm gonna go with Laura
Okay.
because I did get 2 tickets. So Laura's my go-to concert partner.
Yeah.
Have you been to a concert, babe?
Yeah. I went to a Disney concert not too long ago.
Oh, you
But,
guys
like,
went
a real
together, didn't you?
concert?
No, yeah. I went to see Demi Lovato like when I was in 7th or 8th grade.
I'm dead.
And
Back
then
in
Joe
her good
Jonas.
era.
Yeah.
I think you say JoJo Siwa.
No, and Joe Jonas made an appearance too.
Okay.
I remember being,
See, don't you want that feeling again?
yeah.
Well, we almost went to go see the Jonas Brothers.
I wanted to
when they
so
came.
bad.
That's what she told me. You guys should have.
Why didn't we end up going?
I think like you had just got your job, and then I was like,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
shouldn't.
We were in between that gray area of.
Like, should
being
we spend the
broke as
money?
shit.
We should have spent the money, but you know, I'm like, groceries priority. I
Eating
guess
is kind of important.
Groceries, Jonas Brothers.
potato. Who needs food? We can live off ramen.
I did when I was in college.
Yeah, ramen and pizza.
Ramen, pizza, little Smokies. Sound like I was gonna name off a rapper. Little Smokies. But what's been on your side of the internet, babe?
Well, I've been obsessed with the pumpkin chai tea latte, like from Starbucks, and I've been seeing a bunch of like make it at home kind of thing. Cause I went out and bought like 4 things, 5 or 6, maybe 5 or 6 things of the chai tea, and I was like, I'm gonna make it at home. I mean, I started small. I bought like 2, and I was like, we'll see how it goes. And then I just can't get the thickness of the sweet, like the foam, like no matter what I do, it's just not getting thick enough like my other sweet cream does, like when I make my other one. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if it's the pumpkin or just my blender thingy not going long enough. I don't know. But I mean, it's good. It has a good flavor, but I like this foam of it and sweetness of it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because I don't add like half of the daily sugar intake. So that could also be it. So,
That could.
but that's pretty much it.
So just coffee.
Pretty much just coffee. And anything pumpkin related, like pumpkin desserts. And I have a couple screenshots. I was going to make some, but I didn't even know if you like pumpkin. And I was like, here I have a surplus of pumpkin desserts, and she hates pumpkin.
You're ready for the fall season, huh?
I am.
We
Been
love the
slowly
fall
getting
season in
back
this household.
into baking. I'm like, this is dangerous. I made cheesecake from scratch this time because usually I would buy it like the pre-packaged, and I just had to throw it together. I made it from scratch, and I made it's not hard to make graham cracker base. Blend crackers and melt some butter, and then there it is.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Martha Stewart. Is that the?
She's a cook, I think.
Yeah.
God, I'm so fucking uncultured.
I bet you're saving a lot of money though with your coffee at home and stuff.
Oh yeah. Like and they just opened up a new Starbucks like literally right here.
Oh, great.
And I was like, what? I could walk there, and I was like, I almost went there this morning. I was like, be late to work
or get coffee.
Or get coffee. I was like, I was gonna make my coffee at work anyways.
Good choice.
Yep.
You guys have to tip in to get all that coffee at work, though, right?
Yeah, like you take, like, we'll take turns buying K-Cups because they're expensive, and then like I'll be like, oh, I'll get creamer this time. I got K-Cups last time, so although our intern, which is fine since he's there for free, he's just taking all of it. He gets like 2 cups, makes 2 cups. I was like, bro,
that's his payment.
That's true. So that's why I haven't said anything. I was like, you're working for free, but not really.
The intern basically is working for free, yeah.
Well, he's just standing there giving his time. He's not really doing much.
Dang, putting him on blast.
Yeah, I hope the intern doesn't see this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So on another topic, you have...
Whoa.
Wait.
What's on your side of the internet?
No, before we say about what's on his side of the internet, I saw yesterday that his video
Oh,
ended up on
yeah.
ESPN.
I didn't want to bring it up because
I was waiting for you guys to do
He's
it.
like, whoa,
Y'all
Monica,
had
you're
it.
not important. This is what's important. That's what he
I
said.
didn't want to bring it up.
No, I did see that. I was like, that's crazy.
So
He didn't even know they officially posted it. Like, people just started messaging him, and we're like, "You're on ESPN. You're on ESPN." He's like, "We're like,
What are you
where?
talking about?
What are you talking
He's not
about?"
turning the TV on.
My phone was blowing up, but I didn't know what to do. And
Yeah.
I was literally about to.
He's like,
I'm
"Who's this person?" I'm like, "I think that's your cousin." He's like, "Why are they messaging me?"
But if you guys don't know, ESPN posted me on their TikTok, and it's a video of Andy. He's been on the podcast before. He basically passes me the ball, and it lands directly, like perfectly on my left foot, and I'm like, what a fucking pass. And it was yesterday that they posted it as a recording, but the day before, Sports Center had messaged me at like 10 at night, but I didn't see it till literally before I was about to clock into work at like 11:28 in the morning. And I was just sitting in the couches at work, scrolling through my Instagram. Like, I haven't checked my message requests like in a while. So I go to my message requests, and then I see Sports Center with a blue check mark, and I've never clicked on something so fast.
I bet.
I clicked on it, and then I opened it, and the first thing that it said was like, "Hello, do you own this video?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, am I about to get copyrighted? Like, did I do something?" And I read the rest of it, and they basically were asking permission to post it because they wanted to make sure I owned it, and they didn't want to post all that stuff. And I was like, "Hey, you can post it." I didn't say that, but I was like, "Yeah, you can post it."
And like my phone's just blowing up and I'm like, what the heck? Like, is somebody calling me? I look, it's like, babe. Oh my God. I'm freaking out. I'm like, isn't he at work right now? Like, what's going on? And then he sends me the screenshot, and I was like, what the heck? And I'm just sitting there texting my coworkers. We're like, are you gonna work?
There's more important things going on.
And I was like, there's no way this is the real account. So I clicked on their page. I'm like 37 million followers. I'm like, what the fuck's going on right now? And then they asked if they could post on all platforms, but they only posted it on the TikTok. So I don't know if that's the TikTok. That's not like a fucking boomer. They only posted it on TikTok. So I'm not sure if they're going to post it on Instagram or anything. But it has 1.7 million views. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. No, that is very exciting. I couldn't imagine the feeling.
I didn't know how to feel.
Yeah, and then everybody started calling us. His heart rate was like 120. He'd like sit down. I'm like, I was a little hangry last night because I waited for him to eat dinner, and everybody was calling. I'm like trying to eat my food, and he has to come. I'm like stuffing my face, and then everybody was talking. And I was like, can you like not show me? Because I'm like eating, and he's like, it's not that I wasn't happy. I was just so hungry, and I'm like, it's late. I'm hungry. Just let me eat.
Yeah, I was in the clouds yesterday.
He's at work like, do you guys even know who I am?
I was like, you guys don't know who you are.
Oh, I'm dead. That's funny.
No, but like I was so tired going into work yesterday, but as soon as I read that message, I'm like, it's like I felt like I had 2 energy drinks.
I'm dead. That is crazy though. That'd be hella exciting.
I was like, dang. Because I know, like, with starting work, his like, traction has gone down in a sense that he isn't uploading as much as he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
So like this video started popping up on Instagram. He's like, it's still getting so many views. And then suddenly, you know, Sports Center comes around the corner and is like, hey, what's up? He's like,
I still can't wrap my head around it. Like I screenshotted the whole message and everything. So if they ever unsend the message, I have a screenshot.
unsend.
You have the receipts?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
As you should.
I don't know what I would do if like a big platform like that reached out. It was like, hey, like just a normal person, and that's all it takes, you know.
Yeah.
It's one little thing, and then watch out. He's upset that he didn't officially like get tagged in the video.
Yeah, because they mentioned, or they put my Instagram handle instead of actually tagging my TikTok, but it is what it is. I'm still on ESPN, you know.
You are.
But like 90% of those comments are calling me Andrew Tate.
I'm dead. I don't see it.
No.
Maybe because I know you, but.
Yeah. Laura swiped out, was like, oh my gosh, is that Andrew Tate? And then she's like, I'm kidding, I saw the comments, lol.
Like literally all of them, I'm like, damn, I'm never gonna get away from this unless I grow my hair back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened, and I'm still.
Look, he's over there cute.
You got you smiling like that.
Thanks for asking about that.
No, we're never getting off this topic.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
this is gonna be the rest of the podcast.
Anyways, on to the next.
Before we got into that, I was gonna talk about you having tattoos and all that. I myself have been contemplating about getting my own tattoo. What inspired you to get your first tattoo?
I'm like, what was my first tattoo? Really? My first tattoo was I love you in sign language on my ankle. What inspired me, one of my really close friends, she had like a little, like, I guess little sleeve, I guess, that she was starting out on at the time. And we were like 17, 18 maybe, or 18, 19. And I was like, I want a tattoo, but like, I don't know what I want. And like, I was overthinking it, which like everyone does with their first tattoo. And she was like, let's just get matching tattoos. And I was like, I can't do matching tattoos with anyone. Like, so I got I love you in sign language, and she got a peace sign. And really after that, like,
I just started the term.
yeah, and that's what I tell people. I mean, everybody's different, but like everyone that's like, I don't know what to get, it's gonna be on my body forever, because I was that same way. Then like the ideas just kept rolling in. I was like, I have to get this one now. I have to get this one now. But yeah, I would say my best friend inspired me for my first tattoo. The design, I don't know. We probably just got on Pinterest and picked the first thing we saw that correlated together, but it was pretty big because no one in our family really has tattoos.
No.
Oh, that's right.
My dad had like one tattoo at the time. My mom had none. Now she has tattoos, but and I also have an aunt, Marcy, who has tattoos, but like no one else really has tattoos like that, so I was kind of worried like what everyone would think in the family, but I think that's why I got them on my legs. They're easy to hide, and like if I wanted to hide them, I could.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting my own tattoo. I thought about getting one on my ring finger, so like if for any reason I forget about wearing my ring, which I usually don't, but I'd have something there that like correlates with our marriage and all that. But Gabby told me that usually tattoos right here, especially on the ring finger, since I'll have my ring on, it usually fades away pretty quickly.
And then washing hands and stuff.
Is that true?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
One of my other best friends, he has like a finger tattoo. Well, two of my best friends have finger tattoos, but it's like inside.
Okay.
And they like are, one of them, he always is getting it like retouched up, and yeah, especially where your ring is, I think it would fade a lot.
Okay. So I probably won't do that then, because I mean I always have my rings on and I got a fucking tan line anyways, so
Yeah.
But I have also considered getting a whole sleeve like on my left arm, but I just can't. Well, we probably don't have the funds for that, but I can't imagine myself with tattoos, but at the same time I really want to get tattoos.
No, I think after you get your first one on your arm, you would just keep going.
Yeah.
Eventually it'd be a sleeve. I think you can pull off anything with confidence. So like if you love your tattoos, then you love it.
Mm-hmm.
Your baldness, you didn't think you could pull it off, and here you are, for the most part.
Yeah, it's not completely shaven today, but
I can tell.
Can we get a zoom in?
I'm editing this, so no.
I'm like, don't worry, I got you. No.
Are there any tattoos that you regret getting?
I can't say at this moment, no. My
Okay.
tattoos, like, every time I wear shorts at work, people always ask me about them. Like, at least one person asks me every time I wear shorts. But, like, my tattoos are pretty, like, meaningful to me. I mean, some of them I just got just because I like it. But, yeah, I don't think in this moment, maybe the placement of some of them, but I don't really regret any of my tattoos. And I think I'm very, like, heavy on, like, if it was so significant at one point in my life, like, even if it isn't down the road, like, I'll still look back and be like, oh, this was a part of, like, my journey, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
But, yeah, I think I'm the same way. I'm scared to get tattoos on my arms.
Oh, you don't have any on your arms?
No, that's why I just do my legs.
See, I'm scared to I'm scared to get tattoos anywhere, but I feel like I'd never tattoo my legs.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus, I like my legs because, like, people are always like, wow, that's interesting. Because, like, you see everybody with tattoos on their arms.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's like, wow, I really like your thigh tattoos. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't you get them on your legs?
I don't know. I just feel like, because I'm always out and, like, recording with shorter shorts, I guess...
It'd make
It
no difference
kinda-
if you had, like, here.
Yeah, but I guess it kind of correlates with what you said about being confident about the tattoo that you get. Because I'm just over here thinking, like, oh, people aren't going to watch my shit because I have tattoos on my legs. Or, like, a parent sees their kid watching my video and I got tattoos on my legs and they're super against tattoos and all that. That's just me overthinking, but I don't know.
So what about the arms?
The arms I feel like would hurt more. That's why I don't want to do them.
Oh, you just want them, but you don't want them.
Wait, what?
Do you want tattoos, but you don't want them?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, well then. Wait, when I was first, like, considering tattoos, like, I remember I was talking to my older brother about it, who's been on the podcast
Caesar,
before me.
shout out Caesar.
And he's like, bleep me out.
He told me, like, he was like, if you want to, like, know if you really want to get something, like, draw it out on a piece of paper and, like, hang it up somewhere you're going to see it every day. And, like, if you don't get tired of seeing it, then, like,
Yeah.
it's probably a good move. But, like, if you're like, all right, I'm sick of it, like, I'm over it, then, like,
Right.
granted, I didn't do that, but
Mhm.
I don't really regret any of my tattoos, so.
I heard that too about, like, making it your lock screen on your phone.
Yeah. I mean, it's good advice. Would you ever get tattoos, Gabby?
Probably not. As if you didn't already know the answer. I don't know. I'm too scared. I'd say I'm too scared of the pain, but I think I'm too scared of what, like, my mom and grandma will say the most.
But all that aside, would you get tattoos?
Maybe.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
Period.
Because, well, we talked about getting, like, matching tattoos.
Well, not like matching, but like something like to correlate.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get your initials. And I was like, that's so stupid.
Oh, God, we were so cringe.
We were so cringe. And Monica knows how bad it was.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Yeah, let's not.
Monica's
Okay.
like, not this again.
So
Yeah.
no on the initials?
It's a no on the initials. And get our kids' initials if we have kids. But yeah.
When we have kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's just like, yeah.
Why are you, like, more towards the not wanting to get one?
Mainly because I know what, like, how my grandma sees me, my grandpa sees me, and like, I've already hindered that a little bit when we moved in together. And if I, like, get the tattoo, I feel like I'll throw him off the edge and be like, okay, we're taking you out of our wills again.
Dang, you're in the wheels?
I don't
I was
know.
about to say, I'm like, what?
No. I assume we were all in him, right?
No.
It's probably just a kid. Right?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Tough luck.
I don't know how that works.
A will?
Yeah. I mean,
Wait,
I know,
have-
like, you leave stuff, like, so that it doesn't just get taken away, but, like,
Whoever's in your will gets, like, separated. everything you write in your will, I think. I don't know.
I don't know how they work either. Would
If you know how wills work, comment down below.
Thank you.
Yeah, let us know what you put in your will. But what were you gonna say?
I don't know. I was thinking more about the wills in my head.
About how they work.
Yeah. That's some boring
I'm
stuff.
assuming it's just like a sheet of paper that has
A sheet of paper?
Yeah.
I spilled coffee on it. Well, it's gone.
Shit. What'd that say? Oh, never mind.
I was like, you see them all in shows and stuff, like where like no extraordinary measures and stuff like that. Like, I think those are good conversations to have with your partner too, or like your family members that are close if you don't have a significant other. So like, I don't know.
So I know at the beginning of the episode we talked about like everything you want to do with your career and all that. Do you see yourself adopting, or this might be like a really personal question, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but do you see yourself adopting or like wanting to start your own family, or are you leaning towards one or the other?
No, that's a good question. I think since like a young age I've always known that like I wanted to adopt, or like foster to adopt or whatever, but yeah, that's my ultimate family dream goal. Is to like, I don't want to say have kids of my own, because the kids you adopt then are your own kids,
Right.
but like I do want to birth my own children and then also like adopt my own children as well. So like, I don't know, I think I was just really inspired by Katie's grandma. I was like, I think it's a beautiful thing to give a child a home, and if you're able to, like,
Right. Help them out. I feel like, I don't know, this is probably going to get into this whole, like the ones that she fostered were like a lot of families trying to get their kids back.
yeah, she was just fostering. I don't think she's ever, I think she's adopted one, right?
Yeah, the one that they have
Yeah.
currently. I think they, officially or non-officially, I'm not sure. But yeah.
I think maybe foster, like, early on, and then once my family is more established, then adopt. I mean, I also would have to run through that with my husband, I guess.
Yeah.
Future husband.
Yeah.
When I have one. But, yeah, that's actually the end goal.
Yeah.
Is to adopt.
I mean, we've like talked about like if we can't have kids like ourselves, like we can't create one like alive like ourselves, like we'd look into adoption. But I guess I never really contemplated on the thought like fostering to adopt. Like that's another whole thing. Like he was like, oh yeah, you'll adopt, but it's like it's not just I'm gonna adopt a baby, because you never know what you'll get. Like you can get a 17-year-old, which is probably rare, I would think, but probably not. But then we can also get like a 7-year-old, but then all those things. So
Wait, so when you adopt, you don't know the age of the kid that you're going to be adopting?
I mean, I don't know the process completely, but I know like you work with like someone and they like basically provide you with options to find the best fit for your family. So like you do have a background on the child, and like they want to make sure that you guys are compatible together and it is a good home. Like it's a fitting home for the child as well. So like you do know about the child.
Okay.
but like if we decide like whether it's a baby that we want to start from like point blank, like they probably won't know much of anything, like going through being a little kid, or whether we start older and take their life and from there.
Because with a baby, I mean, they just base everything off of the parents' background, right? If they know the parents.
Yeah, and I think that's the most common way is like people normally want the babies. Like you mentioned the teenagers. I think there's a lot more teenagers in the foster care system because everyone is like, oh, they're teenagers. Like, we want a baby. We want to start from scratch. But yeah, I think when it's like a baby, normally they're there for like the whole pregnancy process and like they know it's coming, basically. So it'd be like having your own baby, yeah.
Just like a surrogate in a sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I want to use one of these because I forget what was in here, and I think it'd be pretty fun. I'll let you choose.
Okay. Do I get to read it?
Yeah. Watch it like.
I thought it was gonna be like something serious. It says boiled hot dogs or baked hot dogs.
That was Pablo's idea.
Boiled hot dogs or baked?
What
Oh
are
wait, no, that
baked
was
hot
my
dogs?
idea.
Wouldn't it be boiled hot dogs or grilled hot dogs?
You can bake them. Like,
Yeah.
you've
Who
never
bakes
baked hot
hot
dogs
dogs?
with like bacon around them?
No.
Well, we grill them.
Well, you know what side I'm on. I'm on baked.
Boiled.
Yeah, boiled.
Baked
I like to
just
drink the
sounds
hot
weird.
dog water.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Just kidding.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. I wanted to see your guys' reaction. I'll have to do boiled because I never even heard of baked hot dogs.
Mhm. I mean, we'll put them on the comal or like the stovetop.
Yeah,
Cut
that's
it
how.
up. Yeah, and it's like grilled, not baked.
I would say grilled over everything, but
Yeah. And they're
Grilled
a
hot
little
dogs
fried
are the
options.
best. Have you had Costco's hot dogs?
no.
Those are boiled.
They're
And they
pretty good.
Oh,
slap.
at the little center thing they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
little-
like
yeah.
pizza and all that.
Yeah, I've never gotten anything from there.
Well, it's closed right now for a remodel, but
Oh, okay.
But the new one opens up here soon.
yeah.
Oh, because you
The new
guys, the new Costco up in
Noblesville.
Noblesville.
Oh, I didn't know they were opening another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we live right next to the Costco. It's like a minute down.
Oh shit, that's close.
No, I say 5 minutes. I was being dramatic.
I'm like, damn, you can walk to Costco.
Dang near.
You-
You could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to though, because imagine walking home with all those groceries.
Those
take
big
the
old
cart.
boxes.
Take the cart home.
Make Jose go all the way and get it.
Girl, you going to Costco, you're getting your own groceries and bringing them back.
What about the cart?
Just bring it home, take it back.
Take it back on your next trip. That way
Park
you
it in a
always.
parking spot?
Yeah.
That way you always have a cart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for coming on to the podcast. Next time we have you on, I want to have Pablo here because I know he was pretty excited to have you on. I don't know why, but not saying that you're not a bad guest. I'm just saying.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
I should stop talking.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't even know where this was. What?
I was talking about Pablo wanting to be here when she was here.
Well, I think he just likes being here for guests in general.
We
And
haven't
like he
had
doesn't
a-
know you, and he's really good at like asking questions, and like I know everything for the most part, like that I would want to ask, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then we need hopefully here soon we're gonna get a fourth mic, so maybe we could have all four of us whenever we get that fourth mic.
Or you can spice it up and bring Katie or Laura.
Ooh, Laura would be a good cuz.
Mm-hmm.
If Laura's down, Laura, if you're watching this,
Laura?
You just gotta come up here.
you're gonna get a faster invitation than Monica ever got. I'm just kidding.
And then I made this happen. I was like, because it was just gonna be us, and I was like, I don't want to just do it us. And I was like, Monica.
He's
And I
like, fine.
I was like,
I
can I ask
guess.
Monica?
I'm just
And he didn't even respond by the time I had texted you. I was
What? No, I like thumbs up there right
I was
away.
gonna say he just thumbs it up. He's like, fine.
Well, I was at work. I couldn't text you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got
Guys.
you here. You're welcome.
Thanks, Gabby.
I appreciate you coming. I was excited. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you go down, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram as well, where we post highlight reels. And also don't forget to like the video. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Bye.